the data process yet not be completed. That means, I'll give you an example. Suppose, alright, this is 20. We can assume this number, or roll number or marks. We know that only this is 20. We shouldn't know what is this age or marks. This is under raw fact. In this definition, I have again told what is process. What is process means the manipulation of data. And again, I have told what is manipulation. Data changes one form to another form. This is meaning of manipulation. In that, what is next? What is next means it has stored as an information. Is data and information is same? General purpose is data and information. We think like data and information is same. But according to DBS terminology, information is different from data. That means information equals. Information means the processed data. That means, I take this an example. Suppose I will give 20 is age. This has complete meaning. 20 is a number and that comes to age. This is nothing but information. Okay. Next. What is database? What is database? I have to. What is database means? An organized collection of logically related data without having any redundancy stored in one place and accessed by multiple users simultaneously. That means this is the difficult word. What is redundancy means? This is nothing but duplication. Right. Push. An organized collection of logically related data. That means suppose we take an organizations like colleges. In colleges there is a teaching staff and non-teaching staff and students. We are collecting all the data in the meaningful order. In that is the meaning, and without having any redundancy, that means any duplication, and stored in one place and accessed by multiple users simultaneously. In any way, at the same time, all the users can access. And I give simple example regarding to database. Suppose in our village surrounding, we want to run a school. First we can check the details. First, what are the criteria means? Area and school age it is, and number of boys and girls, and in that area how many schools, like number of schools. Okay, suppose we can give work to one member to recording this data. They go to area 1 and take data, school age kids like 2000 members. In that, boys 1100, girls 900. In that area, number of schools 5 or 6. Like that, and area 2. 600, 400, 4 are 5 schools. Like that, up to 810. They collect the details. We can, in previous, we can store as a file system. in those days we can store in electronic devices, that is nothing but the DBMS. DBMS not a subject, it is a commercial software system which can be used to create a database, to insert data into a database, to modify data into a database, to remove data from database, to maintain a database. That means it is a commercial software, commercial means various applications you can run on. In that, first we create a database and we can insert the data, and we want to modify any changes, we can modify that, and unnecessary data is there, we can remove that, and we can maintain a data in a particular server. Okay, coming to the implementation of DBMS, this is the implementation. I go through implementation. I have one question in my mind. You are also know that question is DBMS systematically we can run on system. We have, but DBMS we cannot run systematically software system. We can run RDBMS. This is the only software implement DBMS in systematically. That means relational database management system. In this relational database management system, the data in the form of table format. Okay, there are so many server providers like Oracle and MySQL. Server providers, etc. Database to SQL Server. These are the platforms providing the server. And coming to this is application product. That means front end. Front end work by using languages like C++, C, Java. And end of the user is backend process. That means languages and MySQL. Through these languages, those are work and we can. This is the total DBMS structure. In this is data. We can store that one place. We have these two elements. One is sending and we can receive it from the client and server. Okay, coming to the advantages and disadvantages of DBMS. This reducing data redundancy. That means duplication. It does not allow duplication. These main advantages. And sharing of data. That means we can store the data at one place. We can share authorized users anywhere. Next, data integrity. We cannot change the value like that. I don't have. And coming to the data security, we can use usernames and passwords. Again, we can transfer the data, limited data to limited users. We cannot give all the data to all the users. And backup and recovery. That means in further we can use the data which we can store. So we can firstly back up the data. And data consistency means it does not have a duplication, no? So limited data is necessary. And coming to the disadvantages of DBMS, complexity. That means complexity of backup and recovery. When we back up the data, it has took so much of time So that is the main disadvantage. And memory size is large. Secondary memory size is necessary for this. And cost of DBMS is too expensive, like hardware components and software, and training purpose also. When we go to through this DBMS concept, we have learned query language. This cost so much. And coming to the last, higher impact of a failure. When we transferring a data to anyone, sometimes server failures will happen, the data will lost. Okay, thank you for this.